What's up, fam bizzos? What's up, y'all?
We back with another video.
Another video. And as y'all can see, we have guests.
Say hi, y'all. Say hi to the family.
Hi. All right, y'all. They're a little shy, but it's okay, y'all.
Yeah.
Okay, so as y'all know, this is another episode of Can We Talk? And y'all already know we gonna get to the good stuff.
Yeah.
So today's episode is going to be about, well, we titled it Parentless Me, okay? And as y'all can see, we got the kiddos, on here because they're going to talk about it because we all sitting up here have something in common.
Definitely.
Which is, go ahead, Ash.
I mean, we grew up with, not having either one or both parents in the household, and it has affected us in some type of way. For me and Shauna especially, you know what I mean? We didn't have this type of outlet that we're trying to give to, our family here.
Yes.
So I just think it's a great idea, and I'm excited about this episode. I am.
Definitely. And it's something that we both feel that there's more than just us,
right,
that's going through this.
Definitely.
And we talked to the kids before we even started this episode, y'all. Just letting them know that their voices, they're important,
and they matter.
Yeah, they do.
They do.
They definitely do, because a lot of kids are going through this and they don't have a platform. Like Ashley said earlier, we didn't have this platform.
Right.
So we're providing this to the kids, and they're going to go, y'all, as deep as they want to. And we're going to stay in the comfort zone,
right,
with them. If they don't really want to talk too much about stuff, we're not going to pressure them, because as y'all already know, Can We Talk is all about you being comfortable.
Definitely.
Letting your hair down, talking about only what you want to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all already know in them comments, get in the comments and interact with us. But positive reinforcements, y'all. Positive opinions, y'all. These is kids. Don't come for them. Y'all, they all under the age of 18. And they're being brave enough to come up on here and share their opinions and give their voice and let their voice shine for everybody out there, adults as well, because you may be going through something and you can see yourself in these kids, as well as Ashley and I. So we appreciate y'all, checking us out with this video, and we appreciate y'all continuing to subscribe. And by the way, Ashley,
right,
y'all,
we're up how many subscribers?
50, y'all. 50 subscribers, y'all. 50. 50.
50.
Okay. And y'all see the kids laughing. They, y'all, they kids, but we proud. We proud of our 50, y'all, because. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm about to say, because if you are new here, we do need more subscribers. Now, we proud of the 50.
Yeah, we are.
But we need another 50.
Yeah, we do. We trying to get to 100, y'all. We really are.
Yeah, that's the short-term goal. But yeah, like I said, if you are new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button, share this video, like this video, comment on this video.
Yes. Period. And I'm going to go ahead and double that back. Share this video. Because the only way that we going to grow, y'all, is by sharing this video. But we're not going to ramble, because like I done said before, y'all don't want to see all the long videos. So we're going to go ahead and get straight into it. But make sure y'all share this video. All right, y'all. So like I said again, the topic is Parentless Me. And so I'm just going to get straight into it. And I'm going to start off by having all of the kiddos, say their name, and we want them to, I'm going to kind of guide it a little bit. I don't really want to let them free, we going to just give them some questions.
Right.
And we're going to let them answer, but we want them to say their name, their age, and
what grade they're in.
Okay, what grade? If y'all want to share the grade, it's cool. If y'all don't, it's cool. But as long as you need to share your age. And then also, I want y'all to tell them what parent or parents is missing in your life. And me and Ashley will go ahead and start it off, y'all, to do the little icebreaker because y'all know we dealing with kids, okay?
Right.
So, I'm Shauna, and I'm 32. I'm not in a grade because I graduated. I'm grown. Okay, and growing up, my mother and my father was missing. At times, it was just my father, and at times it was both. And, so it's never really just been my dad because, it never happened like that for me. But that's Shauna. Ash.
I'm Ashley. I'm 35, aka 35.
Pert.
Yeah, so I grew up without my mother. She was here and there, but majority of my life, she wasn't around.
Right.
Anyways, my dad, I didn't really know him, I want to say, until I was like 7. So it's kind of like both were missing, but majority of my mom. So.
Okay. All right. And any of you brave souls just want to go, or do y'all want me to choose the person? We're going to go ahead and let Richard, because he's the oldest, we're going to go ahead and let him.
Hi, I'm Richard. I'm 17. And my mom and my...
Okay, y'all.
Stop.
Dad are missing.
Okay. All right. Here, you need to... Okay, here you go. Now, we're going to go ahead and let Chris go next because he's the oldest. Sorry, I'm saying their names, y'all, but they're going to introduce themselves.
My name is Christian. I'm 14, and my dad is missing.
All right. Okay, Matilda.
I'm Matilda, and I'm 13, and I am in 8th grade.
Okay. And what parent is he?
Oh, and I'm missing my mom and dad. We are siblings.
Nice. They are, okay? And so that's that, y'all. So basically the reason why we have everybody explaining like who they are, their names and all that, not to make the kids feel uncomfortable,
right,
but to let the kids out there know that, what age you might be 17.
There's somebody like you.
Yeah, there's somebody like
I
you.
mean?
13, 14,
thing, right?
Missing dad, missing mom, missing both.
Yeah.
We're here.
Yeah.
We support y'all. You know what I'm saying? Stories might be similar. And if any kids is watching this and you have any questions for any of us, put in the comments. If you don't feel comfortable, put in the comments. You can always DM me or Ashley. We'll read them and we will definitely respond. Or if it's for one of the kids, we will have them read it and they will definitely respond for you guys. Okay? So we're going to go ahead and... we're going to basically, I guess me and Ash can start it off by just basically, I guess we can say, I guess I'll start it. Okay, so growing up, my mom and dad were missing. I was raised by my grandmother. And then my aunt, she helped out a lot too. And then when I was around like, I want to say 12. Yeah, it's kind of like 12, something like that, y'all. But don't quote me. But it was something like 12. My mama came back. I do have 2 younger siblings. And she was there for like, I want to say 10 years. She came back. She got off. Kudos to her for that.
Yeah.
Because she was on drugs. And she got off the drugs. And she came back. And, it was beautiful. It was beautiful, and it wasn't, okay?
Yeah.
Not going to go all the way deep, but that's the surface of my story. And then I became an adult, and she passed away when I was like 21. I want to say 20. Was it 21? I think I was like 21. I was 21. I was 21, 22. It's, you know, a little, I'm in therapy, as y'all already know. So, you know, stuff is a little traumatic for me.
Right.
However, she passed away when I was really young. She died at 50, and so did my stepdad. He died at 50. I had a stepdad. My biological father died when I was under the age of 12. So, you know, I don't know too much about him. However, parentless me, I was that child. I am that adult. I do, like I said before, have trauma from that. Thus, this is why we having the kids on here, because it can help.
Right.
You know, not taking that into adulthood.
Yeah.
And that's just a little bit about me. I'm not going to have the kids do that unless they want to. However, because they're still growing up, you know, it's not really a long story about that. But Ash, if you want to, or we can jump into the questions.
I mean, it's similar to Shauna, you know. My mom was also on drugs for a majority of my life. Now there is some type of relationship that's starting to form. It's a little estranged, you know, because the time that she was missing. So my grandmother did raise me until I was about 7, and then I moved with my dad, and he got custody of me. And now I'm an adult, and I'm in therapy as well, you know. And I feel like the point of this too is for you guys to have voices so that you don't have to deal with childhood trauma as an adult.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's the key in like this whole segment, you
Yes.
know? So
Yes.
I hope you guys do get something out of it.
I do too. I do too, guys. And like, they're gonna, you know, they're kids, so they're definitely gonna be laughing and doing all that stuff.
Right.
But that's because these are topics that they don't really talk about. They
Right.
try to like put, you know, underneath,
Yeah.
so that they can just be themselves,
Right.
even though it does plague them.
Yeah.
And they're not probably gonna share that today.
Yeah.
However, we're just gonna touch it, and we're gonna go ahead and get into the questions, y'all. Okay. So, I'm gonna go ahead and have Ashley ask her first question. Her
Okay.
first general question, y'all.
General question. Okay, so I'm gonna start with Chris, and this is gonna be for everybody. So after Chris answers, I'm gonna Matilda and then RJ.
Okay, cool.
So what has it been like not having one or both parents in the household? Chris.
I don't really like caring about, you know, not having my dad. It's been okay.
And why do you feel like you don't care?
I don't know. I just don't.
Okay, cool. That's fine. Okay, Rick, Tilda, you're next. She said.
Yeah, the question is, what has it been like not having both parents in the household for you?
It's been the way it is.
Well,
I grew up with my grandma for most of my life.
Right.
So, like, my mom, she would come and visit sometimes. So I did get to see her. So I
Yeah.
talked to my dad once on the phone.
mm-hmm,
So I didn't really miss much since I did not even know what it was like since they weren't there.
mm-hmm.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
And RJ, what about you? How has it been not having both parents in the household?
Like the same what Matilda says, it has its pros and cons. Some of the pros is like since my mom's on drugs, it's hard to like, you know, when I do talk to her, I can tell sometimes that it's not the best thing to see.
Mm-hmm.
And I did grow up with my grandma around me. She was like my mom.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, I haven't really missed a lot, but
Okay.
sometimes I do miss them.
Yeah.
Nice.
We missed stuff that we didn't even know we're missing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And you know what? I can relate to that, guys.
I can
Like
too.
missing something that I didn't even know, you know, that I was supposed to be missing.
Yeah.
It just felt, for me, it was just like this void that I was feeling. I was like, you know, what is it? I didn't know, because for me, even though my grandmother was the one that was raising me while I was younger, she showed me a lot of love, you
Definitely.
know? So that love, help that void I was feeling.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, when my mom, just like the guy everybody talked about, my mom did pop in, even though she's on drugs. It was like, oh, mom's here. Hey, but it wasn't really an attachment that I had to her because she wasn't around consistently.
Right.
I felt that love from my grandmother. So it was just a little different, but I can totally understand where Richard and Matilda, was coming from with that question.
Yeah.
I mean, that answer. Yeah, so my general question for you guys is this. Okay, so I want everybody to close their eyes for a second. Just close your eyes for me, okay? And while you're closing your eyes, I want you to think about yourself. And I want you to channel not having any of the insecurities that you have. They all went away. I want them to all go away. And then I want you to think about the person that you feel is like really confident and you want to be like them. If that's yourself, picture that. If it's not, picture who that person is. I want to be that confident. Okay, now that you're there, my question is, what do you want to say to your parents right now? And if you need to keep your eyes closed to keep that confidence there, go ahead. I'm cool with that. We're going to start with Richard. We're going to go to Tilda and then Chris. Okay, so go ahead, Rich.
The general question I just want to ask is like, why? Like, what? Like, why? That's all I want to say.
Okay. And Matilda, if you need to close your eyes and say it, but the question, I'm going to repeat it again. What do you want to say to your parents right now? You can close your eyes if you need to. You have all the confidence in the world. There are no insecurities here. Speak to them.
It would be like, if you knew you weren't going to be there, why give birth to me? Why didn't you just get rid of me while you had the chance?
Okay.
Deep.
Yeah.
And that's real.
And that is real.
And that's coming out of a child's mouth.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. And I'm going to say this, just to go ahead and fill the void.
Yeah.
If you're watching, because their parents, all of their parents are still alive, let's say that.
Yeah.
If you're watching, they're not doing this to deliberately make you feel bad. They're expressing themselves, okay? And so take heed is what I say, okay? Take heed, because these are your kids talking to you. And they're talking to you on this platform, stuff that they may not say to you face to face just because they don't feel comfortable.
Right.
But they're doing it on this platform.
Right.
So it would be advised not to bash your own kids, okay?
Yeah.
And just
definitely.
being honest. Go ahead, Chris. Want me to repeat the question, babe?
No.
Okay.
I don't have nothing to say to my dad.
You have nothing? Okay. He has nothing. Okay, that's cool.
That's fair.
It is fair. And you know what? I want you guys to realize, we have 3 different kids here, 3 different opinions, 3 different mind frames, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
So no answer is wrong. That's their opinion on the topic. That's how they feel.
Right.
So if it's Chris having nothing to say, that's how he feels, or Matilda having a lot to say, or Richard having, that's how they feel. And it's okay.
Right.
And if you feel the same way, go ahead and put it in the comments. If you don't want to put it in the comments, like I said, DM us. Let us know. Because we are going to definitely talk about it on Can We Talk.
Yeah. All right. So now these are personal questions. And I'm going to start with Chris.
Okay.
Chris, what is, and by the way, you guys, this is my baby, in case you guys didn't know. This is my 14-year-old big baby. Period. What is one thing you want people to know about you? And let them know on the camera.
I don't know.
Just think, like, what do you like about yourself? What is one thing you want people to know about you? Like, how do you view yourself?
Okay.
That I'm tall.
That he's tall, y'all.
Period.
And how tall are you?
6'3".
Say it louder.
Period.
6'3".
Say it louder.
6'3".
6'3" and 14.
6'3".
Period.
Y'all 6'3".
Period.
Okay, 6'3". And he handsome, y'all.
And he's a
Period.
gentle giant.
Okay, he
Yeah.
is.
Period.
Such a sweet, young, sweet. Well,
Period.
but let me tell y'all something. He's sweet and well mannered
Yeah, that's my baby.
kid. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know these days, 14. Y'all already know. Okay, what
Yeah.
we're dealing with in this world right now. Well mannered, has been raised the right way. Okay, and I'm not trying to just, toot Ashley's horn, but
Beep,
beep
beep.
beep. Okay,
Toot, toot.
period,
Toot.
because. She's done a great job, as you
Thank
already
you.
know. Ashley came out here with Chris not too long ago, and me and Ashley are close, but I haven't been around Chris a lot, just over the years to see him grow up.
Right.
And I seen him as a young baby, a little kid, and then all of a sudden I see this, like he said, 6'3", looking like a grown man walking up in here, and I was like, oh my gosh, and I just couldn't wait to get to know, because I call Chris my baby, because y'all, I'm gonna give y'all this story too. But yeah, to see him, I just nah, but to see him, and see the way he carries himself and how he handles situations, he's a kid, of course, and he does age appropriate stuff too. However, very well mannered, not out here trying to take nobody through hell and back, okay?
Facts.
And I love that. I love that.
Facts.
Okay, so y'all know I can ramble. I'm gonna go ahead and pose the same question to Richard. And the question, Richard, is, what is one thing you want people to know about you?
That I am nice and I'm sweet.
Y'all, we gonna keep, because we keep it real on the channel, so the reason why Richard's laughing is because people might say different, but he is, Richard, let me tell you something about Richard.
Yeah.
Richard is very, very, y'all, his personality, y'all.
Through the roof.
Through the roof.
Through the roof.
Through the roof. He is a great kid. Richard has, just like all other teenagers, he has his own stuff, and y'all know a little bit about his background, so of course, he goes through stuff. However, I love this little boy, and as I will say this,
Facts.
been with these two since they was born, okay? And I've been around them while their grandma was raising them. I was helping her out, and then when she passed on, did a guardianship over them, and they are like my babies. Not my babies, but like my babies. I love them, love them to death,
Yeah.
And I'm proud of all three of them, because they are my babies. I'm proud of all three of them coming on here and even doing this, because it means a lot to Ashley and I,
Yeah.
and they're doing great, and they could have told us no, because we gave them the option. They could have told us no. They didn't. So we're grateful for that.
And just to go in on that too, I just want to give Shauna a round of applause, because she
Hold on, wait. Let me round applause, girl.
because she took on, just like our parents, and our grandparents raised us. Shauna didn't have to do what she did, and she did it because she really loved these kids. Like, I can say that, okay?
Perfect.
And when her aunt passed on and her mom passed on, they really didn't have nowhere to really go. And I'm gonna just keep it a buck.
Facts.
They didn't. You know what I mean? You're talking about real love, responsibility, and making sure they're good 24/7, whether they doing what they supposed to do or not. She's there, period, and she's been there. So I just want to make sure that's known.
Period.
Anyways, what's the next question?
Thank you, Ash. So, Matilda, you gonna answer the same question, babe. So, what is one thing you want people to know about you?
Oh. Probably. There's nothing really.
You said what?
There's nothing really.
Okay. If that's how you feel, you don't want anybody to know anything about you?
No.
That's how she feels on that, y'all. And that's that. We gonna go ahead and speed right along.
Period.
Period. We're going to speed right along and we're going to get into the next question.
All right, so back to Chris. This is a personal question for Chris. And I just want you to be honest. You know, I'm not saying that you're not going to be honest, but I want you to feel comfortable. How has not having a father affected your life?
I feel like it's affected my life in a more positive way because I've grown up to be a better person than my dad.
Okay.
Let's do it. Come on, Chris, you going to leave me hanging on camera?
That's embarrassing.
Ah! That's our four lashes handshake, period.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that answer.
I do. I like the answer. It's his opinion.
Yeah.
And okay, Matilda, we're gonna go straight to you. Okay. So one of your more personal questions is, would you like your parents to be in your life right now? Why or why not?
It's like, I don't know. It's like I want them to be there because like that's usually how it goes in life.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't because like.
Period.
Just because I'm used to not having them. So it'll probably be odd.
For them to come now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like you didn't come before. By so late.
Okay. Okay, that's cool. And
That's
Rick,
fair, too.
yeah.
I
So-
like the honesty that you guys are having with us. Like, I really appreciate it.
Right.
I do.
Right.
Period.
And then Richard's personal question, Ash.
Richard, so you know we know you're 17. When you're an adult at 18 years old, which parent, if not both, would you like to build a relationship with? Why or why not?
Probably with my dad because all my siblings are with him,
Mm-hmm.
and I like my siblings
Period.
on that side.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's his answer, y'all. So we kind of surface talk, okay? We didn't go too deep because we stayed within these guys' comfort zone, okay?
Right.
However, they did open up and they shared a lot with you guys. So I'm proud. We're gonna go ahead and give them a clap for that because I'm proud for them coming on here.
Definitely.
We love you guys. We're so happy that y'all clicked on this channel. As y'all already know, we coming raw, real, and ready, okay?
Period.
Thank y'all for watching this video. Ash and I are very grateful,
We are.
and we will definitely see y'all in the next Can We Talk?